Hello and welcome back to another Zip Fits HIIT. Today's workout is going to be a beginner's workout. We're going to start with a 5-minute warm-up. So we're going to get going really quickly. The weather looks like it's going to change. So big circles going round, mobilising your shoulders, engage your arms. I hope you're well. I hope you're managing to keep up these exercise classes. Thank you once again for joining me. And going backwards with that same arm, big circles going round. Just mobilising the shoulders. Okay, swapping arms over to the other side, same again, big circles. And going backwards with that same arm. Okay, just mobilising your hips, just roll around the ball and socket joint, very, very easy, take your time. On the hula hoop challenge. And going around the other way, same again, little circles. Okay, lift your arms up. You're going to rotate your upper body round to the side, back to the centre, round the other way. That's good, keeping your hips locked. Turning your spine on its axis. Okay, have a jog on the spot. Into a chest press, push your hands forward, elbows back, like you're doing a mid-air push-up. So we're going to finish the warm-up in a minute, and at the end of the warm-up I'm going to explain what we're going to do for the main set, and shoulder press up towards the sky, reaching up. So reaching above the sky, up towards the sky I mean. Okay, feet a bit further apart, and then swing your arms across your body, stretching out your chest and your back. So try and keep moving, try and move in different directions when you're warming up. Okay, wide legs, and you're transferring your weight from one side over to the other. So sit back, sitting back into it, push your bottom backwards. So sitting down, feeling that pull through those inside legs. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, kicking your bottom. So kicking your glutes, lengthen out at the hips. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can either just march on the spot for this next one, or just lift your knees a little bit higher than normal. Keep doing that for 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, feet shoulder width. Sit down into the squat. So sit down. Use your glutes to push you back up. Use your bottom muscles. So sit down and push. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. So sitting back. 7. Imagine the chair behind you. 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Feet shoulder width. Let's put that down a sec. Drop down. Crawl out into a monkey march. So you're here out to the push-up position. And just hold that position, pushing down into the ground, like trying to push the ground away from you. Then do 10 hill climbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and from there, just crawl back in, have a stand up, competing with the aeroplanes, and stop and rest. Okay, that's the warm-up finished. Okay, so we've got 4 rounds. The first round is cardio, then we've got round 2, which is slowing things down, working on the core muscles a little bit more, and then we go back to another round of cardio, and then we finish on core again, and balance and stability. Okay, so the first round is, we've got clock, so these are your first 4 exercises. You're going to go forwards, in, side, in, back, in, left, in. That's for 30 seconds. You get a 20-second rest. Then you're going to come down into push-up position, full push-up if you can. Engage your abs. You're going to step out to the side and in. Stepping out to the side and in. Okay, I'm just running through these quite quickly. Then you're going to move on to jumping jacks. And then you're going to finish on high knees. And if you can't do fast high knees, God, all these flies are out. If you can't do fast high knees, you're going to just do marching on the spot. Okay, so that's your first round of 4 exercises. Then we move on to round 2. I'm going to be doing 45 seconds of each exercise on round 2 using my stopwatch. Okay, so getting ready to go. Clock to start with, going in 3, 2, 1 and go. So forwards, in, side, in, back, in, left, in, forwards, side, back, left. So you can do small jumps, you can go for slightly bigger ones if you want to make this a bit harder. So 30 seconds of work, then you get a 20-second rest. So always coming back to the centre of the clock or the compass. Okay, 20 seconds rest, not too long. This is a bit more intense than you've been used to perhaps on the beginner level. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Do a pelvic sway, one way, the other way, mid position. Okay, so go back to full push up. You're stepping out, okay? So step out and in. Apply pressure. Push down with your arms. Get your body weight over your arms as well, so your chest is on line with your hands. Stepping out and in. Stepping out and in. It's good, hold in there. So keeping those hips locked, apply pressure and stop in there, well done. Okay, jumping jacks next. Feet together, you're going to clap your hands at the top, thighs at the bottom. Remember, if there's any of these you can't do, just either stop and rest or try and modify it if you can. Don't worry if you can't modify it, you just build up to it and off you go. So jumping jacks. So getting the heart rate up, try and get a bit of speed going as well if you can. Don't worry about that too much at this stage, just try and get the exercises right. So out and in. The last exercise is a bit more intense if you're doing the full high knees, or you can just march on the spot. So lateral movement here. Okay, stopping there, and then high knees, so you're lifting up, arms and legs moving quite fast. Or you can just march on the spot if you're not quite ready for that yet, or you can incorporate the two, starting with the fast high knees. 3, 2, 1. So working quite fast and hard. Bring your knees up towards your chest, light off the tiptoes. So have a go at this, but don't worry if you can't, you can just march. Okay, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1 and stop. Okay, I should have really got the heart rate up there. And we're now moving on to the stopwatch. 45 seconds per exercise, 4 exercises, starting with windmills. So I'm going to talk you through technique a bit more in a moment. But you're going to be in this position, you're going to spin round, pause there for 1, 2, come back to the centre, pause in the middle, and then over to the other side. Then we're going to move on to bridge. So you do a little tilt and you're going to be rolling up to the top and down again. Then you're going to move to push-ups on your knees. So crossing your ankles over, push-ups on your knees, and then finishing this round again doing the tilt, moving on to small sit-ups, really focusing on pulling with your abs. Okay, so those are your 4 exercises. We're starting with windmills. Okay, so wrists underneath your shoulders, sit here and here, knees underneath your hips, sway one way, so you sway to one extreme, starting at the pelvis, sway the other way in a mid position between those two. Okay, 45 seconds, 3, 2, 1, go. So you're in this position, feet hip width, and then you twist round, drive your hips up, hold, 1, 2, come back to the centre, pause in the middle, and then over to the other side. Take your time. Learn good movement patterns. Back to the centre, pause in the middle. Don't worry about rep range. You're not trying to get these done really quickly. We're focusing on stability. That's it, coming back to the centre. Hold there. Spin around again. Drive your hips up. Back to the centre again. And 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stopping there. Okay, bridge. This is a fantastic exercise, especially for everybody who's sitting behind their desk and their back needs to be mobilised. They need to lengthen out their hip flexors, activate the lazy glute muscles that become very weak and lazy when you're sitting at your desk. So start with your ankles, your knees and your hips in line. Relax your shoulders. You do a little pelvic tilt to start with, so you can just about get your hands underneath, and then you're going to roll up off the floor, one vertebrae at a time, squeezing your glutes at the top. Okay, 45 seconds, ready and go. So you come down. So relax your shoulders, pull from the lower abdominal area, drive up, squeeze your bottom muscles at the top, pushing from the heel, and roll down, one vertebrae at a time. So coming up, you're really trying to make sure you're keeping your pelvis nice and stable and your knees nice and stable. And you're coming down. So really trying to work on that rolling motion through your spine. Really nice exercise to do this one. 10 seconds to go. Take your time. One to practice. Okay, rolling down, 3, 2, 1, and stopping there. Okay, push-ups. Do your pelvic tilts again. So, pelvic tilt again, so you're in this position. Sway one way, sway the other way, mid-position between those two. I'll just come from to the side this time. Okay, once you're there, crawl forward, so you're on the top part of your knees. Okay, time starts now. So eyes looking slightly forward, brace your abs, coming down, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So working the backs of your arms, your chest, so watch your lower back doesn't collapse. Notice my body and legs are all coming down at the same time. So strengthening up the triceps, backs of your arms. 10 seconds. And then we're going to move on to sit-ups. Coming down. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, so you should have got these muscles here, tricep muscles. Okay, sit-ups. But not old school sit-ups where you go like this, fling yourself off the ground. That's not doing anybody any good. Ankles, knees and hips in line. Relax your shoulders. Do a little tilt. You're going to flatten your stomach. So you're going to flatten here where your pubic bone is and just push down into the ground. And then you're going to interlock your fingers. And then you're going to physically, consciously pull from here. So when you lift, you're going to pull with your abdominal muscles, which makes it significantly harder. Don't just use the ground to fling yourself up. That's not doing your back any good. Okay, so getting ready. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So interlock your fingers from here. Just tuck the chin in slightly. Pull with your abs, and then lower yourself down with some control. And then pull again. And down. And pull again. So you're not dragging your head up. You're pulling, all the pull comes from here, the abdominal area. You're actually lifting yourself up. Don't worry about how far you come up, just really try and engage with those abdominal muscles. And when you find that you're pulling with your abs, doesn't matter what level of fitness you're at, you should really feel those abs working. I can really feel those engaging and pulling up, and then it becomes quite tough. Okay, where are we up to? 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, putting the stopwatch down. We're now moving on to round 3, back to 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So we've got frog squats, is the first exercise, alternate legs. Then we're moving on to modified burpee. So you're going to be here, drop down, leg back, leg in, stand up. Then we're moving on to hill climbers. Hill climbers, knees in and out. Okay, and then squats to finish. So squats to finish. Okay, so getting ready. Frog squats to start with. Feet together, eyes looking forward. 3, 2, 1, and go. So drop, in, drop. So slow it down. Don't worry if you can't touch the floor. Just go halfway down. So there's always a modification, or you can just do wide angle squats if you can't manage the frogs. That's it, so sit down. So working those inside legs and the quads, so getting these inside leg muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop in there. Okay, modified burpee. Feet shoulder width, eyes looking forward. You're going to bend, hands go directly underneath your shoulders, leg goes back, leg comes in, come in, stand, and it's alternate legs. Okay, and hands down, leg back, leg in, stand up. Left leg this time. Back, in, stand. Down, apply pressure with your arms, engage your abs, don't let your lower back dip. Coming in, stand. Down, left leg back, left leg in, right leg in, stand. Obviously you can do the full burpee there if you want. You're finding that you're moving up to more of an intermediate level. Okay, hill climbers. Actually, turn side on again. Do your tilts, one way, the other way, mid position, and we're off. Okay, you can either go quickly if you've got the strength, or slow it down. And just come in, again, eyes looking forward, take your time. Even when you're going slowly here, you should really be able to feel those abs working quite hard. So in and out, keep bottom lifted slightly, keep squeezing your abs all the time, and stop in there. Okay, squats, normal squats. Sitting down into the squat, push back up using your glutes. Okay, go from the front, shoulder width, keep looking forward, don't let your shoulders drop, and off you go. So sit down and up, sit down and up. If you're finding that a little bit, if you're finding that a little easy, throw in a little tiny little jump so you're here, or just stick with the squats. So just giving you a few alternatives. If you feel like you're getting to that point where beginner level is getting a little bit easy and you feel like you're ready to move up to intermediate level, then start to incorporate a few of these progressions. Okay, stop in there. Okay, fourth and final round. We've got side plank on your knees, so we're going to be working the muscles in here. So you're in this position, one knee on the floor, driving your hips up, so you've got that on each side. Then we're going to move into hundreds, so a little tilt, leg up, pulse it coming up to here, lifting up and pulses. Then you've got back extensions, so we're in this position, and then we're finishing on front plank, so here. Okay, 45 seconds again, using the stopwatch, side plank to start with. So when you're setting yourself up for this, make sure your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder, so you have a nice straight line here. Okay? Your thighs are parallel, and you got a nice straight line running down the side of your body. Okay, so getting ready. So lifting up, going 3, 2, 1, and go. So time started. So open up your chest. So you should feel a contraction here around the shoulders. These stabilizing muscles are working quite hard. You should also feel a contraction down the side of your body in here. Use your abs to help pull you up. You're at 25 seconds. This wrist, you can either put your hand here or you can take it up here. I always find it's more comfortable to be up here. Wrists above your shoulders. Okay, you got 8 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stopping there. Okay, over to the other side, same again. So right angles at the knee, thighs in line with each other, getting ready to go, elbow underneath your shoulder, just check that out, use this hand to help push you up, okay, and then hold that position, ready, and go. So holding it, so I feel like I'm in the wrong position there. That's it, engage your abs, drive your hips up, hold it in that position, head back. So we're trying to line up your shoulder blades, your scapula. Don't forget to breathe. We're at 25 seconds, we've got hundreds after this. Ten seconds to go. Should feel a contraction right at the side here. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, hundreds. It's a Pilates move, but I'm going to show you a modified version. So again, if you've got a prominent curve here, it's going to do a little pelvic tilt, just pressing your lower back against the ground. You're going to raise, your shoulders on the floor, head on the floor. You're going to raise your leg up so that you're at right angles here and here. Okay, and then bring your other leg up. Okay, keep your lower back, so you should feel your lower back pressed against the ground. Then flatten your stomach. Okay, lift your chest up, and you're just going to do little pulses in this position. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. So little pulses up and down. So the progression, bring your legs up, otherwise just hold there. Just up an inch, down an inch. You're not doing this, you're just doing your little pulses with your hands. "15 seconds to go. Okay, well done, keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, working the opposing muscle group to working on back extensions next. Legs together, stretch out your spine as much as you can. Really important here that you try and engage these deeper abdominal muscles. So squeeze those, okay, where your pubic bone is. Just try and pull your belly button up off the floor and really squeeze those abs. Okay, so you're here, 45 seconds, you're lifting your chest up and down. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. So lift it up, slow and controlled on the way down. So lengthen your body, just lifting with your back. Something's biting me there. Okay, keep going, lifting up and down. So just lifting up and then just pull your elbows towards each other a little bit. You've got 10 seconds to go. So working those back muscles, you're not trying to fling yourself up off the ground. Two, 1, and rest. Okay, front plank to finish. Okay, you're going to come down into front plank. So you're on your elbows, feet stretched out behind you. Okay, make sure your bottom isn't stuck up in the air, but neither should it be all the way down here. Okay, so you want a nice horizontal position. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So hold in there. So lengthen your body, ankles in line with your hips, squeeze your abdominal muscles and push down through your forearms. eyes just looking just slightly forward, and keep holding that position. If your lower back starts to collapse, you know it's time to stop. You're nearly there now, keep going. 20 seconds to go. You can do this on your knees, remember. Okay, you've got another 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop in there. Okay, rest. That's the end of the workout. Give yourself a massive congratulations. Well done on completing that. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, wherever you're starting from, it's always important you look at your technique. God, there's so many flies out here. So just bear that in mind. If you're just starting out on your fitness journey, just take your time with some of these exercises. Send me an email, chris@zipfitclub.co.uk, if you want any advice. I'm more than happy to help you. And if you are working through these and you're ready for intermediate level, just be careful as you go to the intermediate sessions. But hopefully everything you've learned as a beginner will set up really good foundations so that you're able to move into intermediate seamlessly, and then just push your body a little bit harder. There are 3 levels, as you may well know now if you're following me on ZipFit TV. Beginner, intermediate, advanced. The advanced exercises are pretty tough, so by all means give that a go, but if you're just starting out, I don't recommend it. I recommend building up some strength before you move on. Well done today. I hope you enjoyed that. Keep sharing this with your friends if possible, and I will see you again on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, take care, bye.